In May 2011, more than 200 police officers raided several flats down here in Arthur Place as one of the biggest drugs raids in Thames Valley Police history. The result is 18 people have been jailed for a total of more than 70 years as part of the infamous Orts Road drugs gang, which used to sell around £2 million worth of cannabis every single year.
Yes, it's Mensa. I'm going to show you around East Reading, yeah, Cemetery Junction, Mandela Court. So come, let's go, bro. Yeah, I've been on this estate for about 23 years now, man. So it's a bit crazy still. Literally, like, over there, that's a new shop. So that's coming recently, but that shop's been in there since, I'd say maybe even like the 90s. So yeah, that's been a minute. There's a care home right here. That's been here for a long time. And this long strip, this is all Orts Road. So you see there's a college right there, so there's Reading College. That's just the back of the college. You've got Anglers Way, a little car park, and that takes you down to the river. How you been? Yeah, old boss man as well, bro. Yeah. Doing a little video, man, for YouTube, man. YouTube. You can see, fam, like, it's not the most cleanly place, bro. You know, we got mad rubbish out here. Council kind of left this place in a bit of a dump. So there's a little bit of rat problems, whatever. You can see the state of the estate, bro. You get me? It's not the best condition. Obviously, there's like certain community initiatives and certain things that we're trying to do to make the area a better place. Yeah, this yard here is proper old school house, but my man's been living here for time. You get me? I'm not even gonna say his name, innit, but he's a proper old school guy, fam. So yeah, this is a famous yard, man. Yeah, this is another block that we have. So block 19 to 29. Yeah, this one here, you got a buzz and everything to get out and get in. But to be honest, I ain't really been in here too much except for my younger days, just messing about, smoking and shit, chilling in there. You get me? Like I say, it don't look like the best, but it's just how it is around here. And obviously, man, just used to chill around here, innit? When we used to smoke, link up, whatever, man. This is just what it was, really. Nothing really happened too much here. But yeah, man. Most people who live here, like, you get me, a lot of mental health issues. A lot of people who are addicts, alcoholics. Some people have just moved in. Some people have been living here for flipping ages, years. There's still a few Caribbean guys who live around here. Asian guys that live around here, they've been living here for time, bro. So the thing is about around here, yeah, like the community is strong, bro. So anything that you need, like they'll lend a hand, brother, trust me. Yeah, over on that road, that's actually a museum there. So there's a Bell and Dragon, it's a really nice restaurant across the road. But somewhere in there, there's a museum that I didn't even know till the other day exists, bro. So I might even go check it out. But yeah, all here, this is all like a care home place. But on this side, back in the day, like there'll be a lot of men who were standing out here being lookout. So with whatever was going on back then, Mandela times, yeah, bro, people were just sitting here, look out for Jakes. You know what I mean? Certain people live in that yard, so they can look out onto the front. And bro, it was just crazy, innit? Like, it was just presents. There was just bare Jamaicans, bro, bare Yardies, fam, just chilling here. But they had control of the area at the time, man, so it was easy going, man. There wasn't people really getting harassed or anything like that. So yeah, it was alright, man. But yeah, bro, so as you can see, this is the alleyway from Orts Road House and Estate. Yeah, so where we just was, and that takes you straight down onto the riverside. You can imagine, yeah, how things was at the time when things was running, bro. So it was very organized, fam. To get away, go to the river. It was different, man. Right now we got another set of blocks. This is all like part of the estate as well. So as soon as you turn into the estate, this is like the first estate you'll see on your left hand side. Obviously you can see the way that it's built, you know. Yeah, man, like I say, a lot of mad things have happened here too. Yeah, bro, literally It's just the layout of it. It's a bit mad. Police always used to come down here. It's just the same shit, man. And like you can see, bro, it's not the most cleanest cleanest place. And yeah, man, it's one of them areas that kind of don't get any care taken to it. Everything was running back in the day in Mandela. You can see this was a passage where people could come, look out. If they had to get away from police, anything they needed to do, it's a shortcut. So I think you can kind of gather how it was. There's so many little different shortcuts in and out. So to be able to have the area on control is easy. But as you can see, there's a lot of places that have been locked off now, so you can't go through here now. Before, back in the day, we could just pass through here. It was a little shortcut just to go through town, chill. If you were smoking these times, even if you was kicking ball these times, sometimes you just kick ball around here, bro, and just fuck about. And to be honest, everybody in this community was calm, man. Like all the neighbors and everybody was blessed, man. Never had really had any issues as a younger, messing about and whatever. So everyone was blessed. But yeah, as you can see here, man, this is just a little pathway. People used to chill here, but now they got it locked off, man. Obviously due to everything that's happened in the past, bro. From young, man, I've been into my art, my fashion. Nothing's, man. I'm just a creative, bro. You get me? So I started doing poetry, even like spoken word, things like that. And then started listening to artists, man. So I've always listened to like Michael Jackson, Chris Brown, Usher, R&B. That was me, man. I was never really on this rap thing until I heard of 50 Cent, bro. Started listening to 50. Obviously I had Pac, Biggie, all the American artists, even The Game. Yeah, I was listening to them, man. So it got me into my hip hop element, that kind of gangster element. So I started doing music like that, writing, used to link up with my brethren, listen to a lot of Nines. So me, I was more on this UK rap though. So when I started listening to Nines and all of them, man, I was like, yeah, me and my brethren would just be freestyling in the bedroom. These times we have BlackBerry. So we'd record our voice notes on BlackBerry and just have fun with it, fam. But a lot of the bars that we used to say, people used to say, yeah, it's hard, it's hard, it's hard. So from there, we started going studio, recording songs. We was just messing about most of the time, bro, literally. Yeah, I've just been connecting with other people who make music too. Giving me other opportunities to be able to get in the studio and work with other artists and yeah, do big things really. But yeah, bro, it's just been within me, man. Music's just part of me still. Yeah, man. You know innit, about Reading, yeah, about Mandela, yeah. Trust me, it weren't just a place that, yeah, you can just come to and everything's cool. It's got a mad stigma attached to it, even up until now, bro. Mad stigma. So, yeah, bro, like obviously you have to do your research, but there's a lot of things getting sold around here, man. It was like £2 million a year empire at the time. Obviously it got shut down in 2011. Started, I think, from the early 80s, to be honest. Early 90s, but just don't quote me on that. Got shut down, came back again. Obviously we had a immigration influx. There was Jamaican, there was Yardies. Obviously they settled here. Certain people had families, certain people moved into the housing, and yeah, they just started doing their little thing, making their money, doing what they was doing, and they had it very controlled. Do you get what I'm saying? So you have certain man who was just out here like how I am now. They'd have a walkie-talkie, bro. Literally, walkie-talkie. There'll be one guy there, and there'll be one guy in the corner. There was a guy in a bush over there when there used to be bushes. There used to be bushes all across here, yeah, right? So this got cut down recently, where there's just trees planted. But there used to be bushes all along here, bushes all along there. You'd have somebody in the bush like this, working their shift. You get me? Spotting if there was anybody coming in, coming out. So they had it like that. And that's why it was important that I showed that you got the riverside, yeah? Because not only do you have people on this side, but you have people on the riverside too. You get it? So they're seeing what's going on that side, what's going through, what's coming in. Because on this estate, it's only one way in. It's only one way in. You can't come in any other way. So any traffic, anything that's coming in by a vehicle, you're only going to see it from that side. So the smartest thing to do would be have somebody to look out on that side, right? So yeah, man, like literally you have people here, there, everywhere. So you see all these yards here, yeah? Obviously all these yards, yeah, they had all the people in there. They had things up in there, yeah. They used to make their Caribbean food in there. So all the yardie man and that, they used to make that house right there with that big bush. They used to make their little Caribbean food, make up their little food. They used to have parties and stuff around here. And yeah, man, there's been times in that like feds have been hiding down there and stuff, trying to look for their stash and stuff like that, man. But it was just a crazy area, bro. It was a crazy moment in time, bro. Like, trust me, like, it was just a crazy moment in time because it was a controlled area, bro. So we didn't have none of them problems where certain females was getting raped, or you got issues where people was getting robbed. And now, like, you got different people who coming in the area and doing whatever, and it just becomes a problem. Nothing's controlled, man. So don't even quote me on this, but it's got like the highest heroin deaths in the UK, bro. So it's crazy, fam. It's not a joke around here. Like, it's fully not a joke. The drug problem around here is not a joke. Even if you go look at it and see the initiatives they got put in place for this area and that, it just hasn't worked, fam. Like, they were supposed to, after this whole Mandela sweep, they were supposed to sort everything out and put money into the house and estate, and their excuse afterwards, oh, they haven't got funding to sort out the area and everything like that. So it just becomes something even worse, bro. It's still the same. Nothing's really changed, just the fact that you ain't got Jamaican man out here patrolling the area walkie-talkies. But it was really some from the wire shit, bro. Like, trust me, man really had the thing patterned around here, so I can't even fault them. But yeah, that whole thing got shut down in 2011. There was crazy raids, so they raided all the yards around here, everything, bro. They took everything, but you know, certain people are smart, so they put their money back home. They were still told they got to pay it back, but everybody who was doing their thing, they're out now anyway, so it is where it is, man. I'm gonna show you through actual Mandela Court though. Yeah, so a lot of people just think this whole area is Mandela Court. No, yeah, this is a block. It's got 3 units. Well, it's got 92 units, I believe, yeah, within 3 blocks, yeah. So I think you got Biko Court, you got Morris Court, and you got Mandela Court, yeah. So this whole area is not Mandela Court. This whole area is part of East Reading, Cemetery Junction, yeah. Orts Road. When you come into Orts Road, it tells you all the places it leads onto, Patriot Place, wherever it may be. But all the negative things that we can say about this area is a really nice area, bro. Like, it's diverse, good community, you know, Asian, Pakistan, Chinese, Nepalese, and we all get along and we all help each other out, all ages. You know what I mean? If there needs any help, or a woman doesn't know how to fill out a form, or she's disabled or anything, and we're all polite around here, we all respect one another. And I think that's what's helped the area grow a lot, despite all the other shit that's happened in the past. With the Reading music scene, man, it's a developing scene. So yeah, it's a very interesting scene, bro, because we're kind of looked at as like outsiders kind of thing, like, oh, we're not London, and so it's harder to get into the music scene. It was harder to get into the music scene. I think people couldn't even fathom, maybe even 10 years ago, that somebody from Reading could make it big in the music scene. It always had to be somebody from like London, even Birmingham and that. There was certain people breaking through, but I think we had the likes of Shimmer. He was a cold grime artist, man. I can't lie, he's got to be one of the hardest artists in Reading, man. He was doing his thing. Go check him out, man. His old freestyles, I think he had it on Tim Westwood with Dot Rotten and Gets and that. Yeah, he was cold. But yeah, man, I think he turned to Islam and he's on his deen now. Bro, there's many artists at the moment that are coming up from Reading, bro. Big up all the artists from Reading. You understand? Like, stronger as one. So I big them all up. Everybody's pushing and doing their thing. Yeah, man, trust me, there's problems. He's doing his thing, picked up his numbers. Yeah, he's doing his thing for Reading, to be honest. You got Stoner, he's a blind rapper. He's done things with Gigs, K Coke. Yeah, he's been out here doing his thing. So yeah, man, a lot of man have been patterning with the music thing, but it's growing. Trust me, you're gonna see artists breaking through, and hopefully myself, man will break through too. Yeah, this is Reading College, man. So yeah, I used to come back. I used to be here, but yeah, I started doing fashion here, innit? Doing fashion and art. I was doing that for a while. But fam, the same old story, man. Just linking up with friends, getting sidetracked with gal and smoking weed and doing bullshit, not actually completing my course and stuff, man. I was just fucking about, to be honest with you, not taking it serious, bro, which I should have taken it serious, you know what I'm saying? But to be honest with you, I made a lot of good friends, a lot of networks, a lot of people who have come on to do actually great things from this college, to be honest with you, within fashion and within arts and everything. This is my school, man, St. John's Primary School, man, trust me. It's bringing back some happy memories. Like, it's crazy. Like, even my old head teachers, Marlon, like my little football kind of coach, I would say, but my PE teacher, like, he was lit. Yeah, man, I've been through ups and downs at this school, but this kind of was the start of, like, navigating through life and meeting new people, bro. I got long life friends from school. I got, like, at least 5 to 6 long life friends from this school, man, so I have to appreciate it. Like, it's a really good school. Yeah, man, I was just a normal kid, bro. Good kid. I was a nerd, bro, in school. I used to love nature, science, reading. That's what I was about, do you know what I mean? So I had a friend, he was called no, it wasn't Rohit. There was somebody else that I had in school that I used to chill with, a little Asian boy. Man, trust me, like, me and him used to just be nerds together and just always learn. I remember I said to myself, I asked my mum, all I want for my birthday or Christmas, whatever it was, I just want a dictionary. I just want a dictionary, I just want a book about the world or whatever. So that's just how I was at that moment in time. So it's not the same how I am now. But yeah, it was just a lit experience. But I always wondered where my little Asian friend went, because he went over to India, and yeah, I heard there was tsunamis and stuff, and I don't know whether he got caught up in it. I heard he did, but yeah, that was just a mad moment, because from there, kind of things changed, really. And yeah, I don't know, but yeah, man, this school here, so we used to have, like, really and truly, we used to have full access to this court. So you see now how we're walking, we could just go and kick ball in the park. Sometimes they do open up the gates and stuff, like on the weekends and things like that. But before, it was just an open park. You could just used to go play over there. Some people used to climb over the gates, like from the other side, to get into the park if it was closed off, but it was rarely closed off. So all the times that we've had, like, where it's man getting picked on, or man getting violated, or linking a girl, or having your first split, all these things, yeah, happened in this area right here, like, literally, fam. Like, olders playing football, getting a ball licked in your face, like, just doing funny shit, bro. And like, that's where you kind of, like, navigate who your friends are, who's kind of got authority and who's not really, or whatever. But we was all still cool, and we was all still friends. And back then, when I think about it, I never really saw race and them things really as an aspect. I was chilling with white boys, chilling with Asian boys, Nepalese boys, black youths, everything, man. And we all lived on the same area. So certain man lived on the other estate, like KENNIC Walk estate. Certain man just lived, there's a brother there who lives right opposite us, he still lives there, yeah. Some people who lived there, but we all went to, if we didn't go to the school, certain people went Newtown School. Certain people might have went to another school, but after school or youth club time, we'd all link up here, innit? And we'd all chill, kick ball, do whatever we was doing, and all different age groups. Yeah, it didn't really matter, man. Like, it was all love them times still. Yeah, this is Sun Street Youth Club. So this is just where we used to go back in the day, play table tennis, kickball, football, chill, do whatever you used to do as young boys back in the day. I think this is even where man started first, just being a little bit of a rebel, and I remember having my first cigarette here. So yeah, it was a bit crazy. We always used to come chill out here. I don't know, all the time, man. We always used to get into little passes with our brethren, man. Just, I don't know, man. I guess we're boys trying to assert some authority or something, but we was just always fighting, and not serious fighting, but just like play fighting and shit, and just making fun of each other, trying to batter people up. I just remember this place was just a place where, yeah, you'd get battered up. Something about this youth club, yeah, if you come here, like, you just get battered up if you just weren't built to get battered up. So it just was where it was, man. It was just fun, it was just jokes. But yeah, as you can see, it's just a little building, man. They use it for like community events and things like that, which is really good, man. And they have contact center and stuff like that, and things like that. But to be honest with you, there's like East Reading, yeah, is a really good place for like community cohesion and actually having activities together. There's a lot of spaces and stuff that can be used to be able to facilitate and put on certain events. Like at the moment, what we're having with our community, the black community in Reading, is that we don't have anything. So you see, like in London and other areas, like they have their space and stuff, and some of the spaces are owned, but we don't have nothing. We don't have nothing around here. Like all this area, there's nothing that represents us. There's nothing there that is ours. Every other race, bro, they've got their own centre. Centre's usually owned by their people. That's something that we're trying to do at the moment, bro. We're actually trying to get our own place and everything like that, somewhere where we can all come together. So we had Central Club. Yeah, it was a big place in Reading back in the day. People used to hold their events there. Perry's famous Caribbean chef, he's got a restaurant in town. He used to do his food there. The black community used to come together. Just loads of different things, bro, yeah. And it got shut off, got closed off by the police. There was just a lot of racism back then. National Front, they found out about black people, what, they've got their own place, so they tried to fuck it up. So it's from there, man, we ain't got nothing. But this is just a place that is somewhere that we use sometimes, or that in the past we've had as youth clubs been able to actually do things and put on events and do what we need to do. So yeah, it's kind of like a special place to me. Like you said, it says Children's Centre and Sunnyside Nashi, so I don't even think it's still the community centre. So yeah, man. So Reading, yeah, it has the biggest BAJAN community in the whole of the UK outside of Barbados. So just imagine that and think about all the black people that are related. Like so many black people around here, like all family, bro. Even when it comes down to the Jamaicans and the Africans. So when it comes to black people in Reading, like very linked up, very connected.
Right about now you're in Mandela Court, Arthur Place. Yeah, this is the ends where it used to go down there. Right now, if you come to Reading and you wanted to get anything, any grading thing, this is where you come. You would have had a couple of man them standing on the block there on the corner with walkie-talkies. Next man standing there on the block with the walkie-talkies, and you would have it all got locked down by the feds. So you would have a man down there with a walkie-talkie right down on the river. Everybody linking up with each other on the walkie-talkies. Everybody coming to get their grade and leave. Orchestrated by police. Do you know what I mean? A multi-million-dollar company a year they're bringing through here through weed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, man, around here is ghetto, man. I mean, anybody tried to rob anybody, each body had baseball bats. Anybody get chased down, people get run out of here. You know what I mean? Running the organisation around here is just deep. It's a deep organ around here. You know, I gotta say, it's just patterned. It's just patterned. You know what I mean? But everything's now quiet now. You know what I mean? Like, it's good that it's all quiet as the hood is changed. You know what I mean? I've lived around here quite a long time. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, everything's changed. It's good. It's a peaceful area. Do you know what I mean? It's really good now. You're seeing people that can walk along down the road freely without getting stopped. This was a highly drug area. You know what I mean? You can see it online. You can see it online. The raids that happen around this area. Do you know what I mean? You can type it in. You can Google it. You can Google it for yourself. Mandela Court, Arthur Place. Yeah, you can Google it. This was the gully side of J-Town. Mandela Court, Arthur Place. Do you know what I mean? Bless us.
So I moved here 8 years ago, and I just met some really nice people around here. It's changed. Yeah, it's gone quiet now. There's no elements to make you feel uncomfortable. The council do put some strange people here, but everyone just seems to get on with their own business, you know, and they leave me alone, thank God. It's not a bad place to live, really. Yeah, don't be scared of it anymore. It's not the Mandela it used to be, yeah? Peace and love.
Yeah, man, this is KENNIC Walk Estate, so this is the other side of where we just was. So, yeah, man, this is East Reading, Cemetery Junction. And yeah, man, this is the little park, little baseball. Oh, baseball, what am I talking about? Basketball. We used to kick ball here and everything back in the day. As you can see, it's still active, man, but it ain't really changed that much. All the yards here and that, but yeah, this was just a chill spot really, bro. Yeah, we just come here and chill. This is where everyone used to come and gather. If the olders had whips, it was a better place where man could just park up the car and just chill, really, man. Yeah, man, this is just Reading Prison, man. So yeah, this has been, it got closed in 2014. Yeah, you had Oscar Wilde, who was here. He was a famous like novel, poet, comic. He was locked here. And yeah, man, Anthony Joshua was here, spent his little spell here for whatever. So yeah, it's a famous place, but at the moment the council, everybody's confused at what they're going to do about it. Whether they're going to turn it into a community centre, a place for film, art centre, if somebody's going to buy it. So it's been sitting here for probably, I'd say, about like since it's been closed, man. Yeah, man, this is the Banksy painting. I think he done this about a year ago now, or 2 years ago. I think this happened just after COVID or in COVID. But you lot can do your research. But yeah, it's just somebody who's escaping from prison. But I think Banksy wants to raise 10 million or get 10 million to actually transform this Reading Prison into an art centre. So as you can see, it's all been boarded up. It weren't like that before. I think certain people try to do graffiti and stuff, so it's been protected like by the council. They used to have security standing outside here like for months and months, just protecting the place. And as you can see, it's got a fence there. But yeah, Banksy come here and done that up. Yeah, man. So it's becoming a part of like Reading's history. Yeah, bro, this is just where man we make our music. So yeah, vocal networking studios, man. Yeah, so it's just been giving me an opportunity really just to keep being consistent and just stay in the studio and stay on top of my stuff. So yeah, as you can see, like it's a new building. Yeah, they got good initiatives, they do events. They actually like try to promote other artists, and they got freestyle platforms and everything. So this is where I've been spending most of my time, man, just writing, chilling with producers while they're making beats, hitting the booth, man. This is where I be most of the time. So you can just check it out, really. Like, this is the booth here, man. So you can see there's even any lights on there. Yeah, man. You get the idea there, man. So this is just where I'll be at. And obviously you can see the little logo there again. So that's their thing. Yeah, man, just making use of the space.
Yeah, welcome. This is Vocal Networking, based in Reading, Berkshire. We're a music hub. We do loads of different projects. We do pure projects for artists, development, we do performance projects, and we hold loads of different shows here. We got our music studio, we got our own video studio, and we got a workshop space, we got a dance rehearsal space as well. So if you're interested in any music, if you're interested in just working on your craft, or just trying to get yourself stable and a little bit of discipline to be able to work on your music in being a career, then hit us up.
Yeah, man, this is Central Club. Yeah, community centre, man. It used to be a little spot for West Indian community back in the day. Used to hold events there. Used to have some big reggae artists performing. Yeah, man, and Perry's, when obviously he's based in town now, for the Caribbean cuisine, but that's when he first was cooking food and doing his thing these times here. So this was like a safe haven for black people, man. You know, back in the day, to do their little cultural events and play their games and, you know, listen to music and hold a party, hold a venue, hold a vibes, man, and chill with family and friends, man. But it's all been locked off now. Yeah, man. Can't remember the exact date it's been locked off, but it's been locked off for a long time. Very long time, to the point that, like, even I haven't been able to experience actually visiting the Central Club. So yeah, man, there's just no more. Obviously we're trying to get a place. It's been trying to get reopened, but you know, the council, they don't want to open it. Like, they don't want to open nothing, so they don't want to open it back up. So you can see how it is. It's just been left there. Yeah, there's been discussions of people saying, yeah, they're gonna buy it, but nothing's ever fallen through. But it's just a shame, really, because it was for Reading people, it was such an important part of black culture, you know, having a place, a venue where they can come and unite and you know, this come out of how Central Club actually came about. The stories that I've heard and I know of is that I think 500 black people in Reading come together and they marched down to I don't know if it was the council or to some kind of authoritative place, fam. And they said they want their own place. They demanded for their own place and they got it. And this was the Central Club. I think a few incidents happened here and stuff, which kind of like allowed the police and stuff to just lock it off, but it wasn't as plain sailing as that, do you know what I'm saying? So it's over, man. It's all here, and yeah, we should still have something here, man. We should still have a venue or something, man. But this just goes to show like how our black community is kind of just it's been diminished from Reading, man. So yeah, man, it's all here. This is the building. There's an entrance there. Like, if you ask anybody about Reading and Central Club, they'll tell you about all the stories they had there, you know? Yeah. Yeah, man, so as you can see here, there was the youth provision. So you can see all the dates, all the names, all the people here who painted this mural. Yeah, man, this was places that we could have. This building is just important, isn't it, for black people? So they had workshops, events. You know how they had like black schools and teachings and like African culture and things like that. So you've got like Martin Luther King. I think Rosa Parks is on this painting as well. There's quite a few people who are on this painting. Even here, I think it was his name. Yeah, even here was Alan Howard, who started the project to create the mural images. So as you can see, there's Martin Luther King. Yeah, I think David Archibald and Jeff Allenby, he's on there. Now Jeff Allenby is the guy who got killed in Orts Road in Mandela estate. Yeah, he got shot to death. But yeah, he's on here. I think he's the one who's holding. Yeah, he's the one who's holding. I believe, yeah, that he's the one who's holding the continuous "so do what you must." I think that's him, and obviously you can see Malcolm X, where it says "forward ever." Marcus Garvey, he's on here. So you just got loads of like, yeah, man, black leaders and everything. So it's just like the representation of like black culture, really, to be honest, that's being shown in Reading, but they're still trying to get it taken down. Like I think it has been protected now, but we've always had threats of it like kind of getting destroyed, if you know what I'm saying. So, you know, it's a bit shaky, but we want to keep it here really and preserve like Reading's black history, which is important. But yeah, it's no more. The actual club, this was the club, this is what it used to be, so it's no more. It's just not here anymore. When like National Front and a lot of racists and like police, like they knew that we had our own place and we were celebrating our history. We had all these names here that was on there how it is now, but people like threw paint and graffitied on it like racists and stuff and destroyed it, so I had to get repainted. And this was actually my auntie who repainted it, which is her name right there. Yeah, so when I was saying previously about how 500 people came to march and kind of get their own space, their own place, get their own club, you see the passion how it was back then, you know what I mean? We just don't have that same, you know, unity as the black community as much no more, but it was there at one point in time. And this is all what it's about, you know, protesting, coming from slavery, you know, coming together stronger. And yeah, like obviously I think Jeff Allenby as well, he was part of it, or actually leaded one of the marches. So this is just a representation of Reading's history, black history, and like how we've kind of moved forward and where we are now. Yeah, man, this is COLEY Flats. But yeah, man, this is like one of the biggest blocks in Reading, to be honest. You know, everything that you can imagine that goes on around here goes on around here, man. So I spent a lot of time around here still back in the day. There was a studio in here, I think it's still running. Man used to go here, but as you can see, like everything's getting changed up like they're doing around most of Reading anyway. So there's building work going on, so they're changing up the whole area, so it's just not the same as it was before. But yeah, around here's a bit mad. As you can see, they're saying under surveillance for no tipping and stuff, because I think they've been having a lot of problems with rats in the blocks. As you can see, pest prevention does. So yeah, they've been having mad problems with rats and that around here, infestations in the flats and stuff. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, man, this is the front of the block. As soon as you go in, there's lifts. But it's a massive block, man. I say a lot of like black people, Africans live here, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's still like a little more kind of multicultural area, but there's nothing really around it. Like, it's just a block. And they got a few shops around the corner, and then you got to travel for however long to get into town, and that's if you're not driving as well, man. So yeah, man, you can kind of be stuck here if you're just living here and that. But yeah, man, the gentrification is real, man, trust me. Yeah, man, this is Western Elms. This is part of Oxford Road, so it's like a long, big road, a long hill. But yeah, man, like this kind of road is known for like a lot of like prostitutes. So it's been like the same for time, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, you'll just see them hanging on the corner. In 2023, like, they're still chilling on the corner sides, man, waiting for somebody to pick them up. So yeah, it's a bit mad, but it's just something that's been going on for time. But it's a bit, everybody who knows Reading knows Western Elms and knows who stands on the corner and yeah, what's going on, man. Yeah, so as you can see, like, there's a lot of businesses on this road. A lot has changed though. I think that workhouse coffee shop, that's been there for like years, boy, ever since I've been in nursery. But you can see the state of it. Yeah, man, this whole strip, it used to be like mainly like black Caribbeans who used to like own businesses and run the strip, really, and in an illegal way, bro. Yeah, since the Windrush happened and a lot of immigration came in, yeah, it was a lot of black Caribbean people who was actually running food businesses, hair companies, hairdressers, barbers. But like, everything's changing. Got like the Chinese hair. Still got some African Caribbean things, so there's still some culture here. Got a little Brazilian market, Oxford Road Pharmacy. But it's just not the same. It's just not as vibrant anymore. There's not as much as a community. Like, Oxford Road actually used to be a community. So more time now, it's just like the road that you pass through. But you had a lot of like immigration, and on like Zinzan Street, Wayland Street, and there was actually like, that's how people kind of grew to know each other, from growing up on these kind of roads. So like, a lot of the older generation will know like Oxford Road definitely played like a big part in their life. Going to visit family, seeing aunties, seeing cousins, chilling at their shops, you know, maybe having their first job at one of their friends' auntie shops, etc., you know. But yeah, man, this is another new business I ain't even seen. Eastern European. But yeah, so you got a lot of like the Polish and the Eastern European, Russian, etc., who have immigrated here and come here and kind of like settled their business here. So it's kind of like yeah, kind of done their thing with Ocky Road. Yeah, man, Eastern and European food. So this is like a kind of like a new thing, really, in the last, I'd say, like maybe 5 years, 7 years, that it's fully developed from being a place of where it was mainly African Caribbean to like totally different to how it is now. Yeah, man, you got a hair shop here, literally. Yeah, man. Over there, cake shops, just random shops, bro. Like, you'll see some of the most random shops on this strip, like literally. Like, some shops I ain't even been in. Like, yeah, you got all the phone shops in the world on Oxford Road. If you want your phone to be fixed, yeah, just come Ocky Road, boy. They'll fix your phone for you. Or need a piece of headphone, boy. They'll do that for you still. As you can see, there's a big mosque over there. So yeah, when the mosque was being built, there was a lot of controversy about it. I think they even had like people from like, I don't know, BNP or EDL when it was being built, and there was a lot of petitions to say don't build the mosque. But yeah, as you can see, The mosque is there. It's a really big mosque. I don't know how big it is, if it's one of the biggest ones in Reading, but it's heavily attended to. Yeah, man. So like, big up all. Yeah, big up the mosque. When they have the carnival, so they do Reading Carnival. They stopped and started it a lot, yeah, but all the floats and that, they come all the way through here, so it's pretty vibrant in the summer and that. Like, it gets really busy. Yeah, it gets really mad sometimes, I ain't gonna lie, but yeah, man, literally, that's it still. Yeah, this is E-Road Estate. Yeah, man. Old park. You can see loads of new builds now. Before it wasn't all of that. Yeah, you can see more stuff's being built. A lot of things are getting knocked down. But as a kid, around here I didn't really play about like a lot around here. But as I got older, I did start linking up with a couple friends and that, chilling. Same shit really. But like my family, they grew up Tay Road, Indy Road. So like a lot of the black community. In the 80s, I guess, 70s, 90s, was living in D Road. So yeah, that's how a lot of like black people's connections in Reading kind of come through, was from. Yeah, living around here and that. There's some good memories of a lot of the older generation. Some of my family still live here. And yeah, man, like my granddad used to have a shop on Zinzan Street, but they used to just call him Spence. But I meant to mention that when we was on Oxford Road, but obviously he used to have a little van. He used to come around all the estates, all around here, and just literally just have Caribbean food, patties, whatever it is. So it was a bit more cultured around here. And like I say, like I always put emphasis on the black community because it was very strong. And D Road was like the landmark of it. That was the start of it. So it was like always East Reading and West Reading had like a strong black community together. But yeah, now it's a bit mismatched. There's a lot of like different kinds of people who have moved in. A lot of people have moved out. It's just not really the same no more. There's been some fallen people. Unfortunately, some people have died around here, like of recently. Some shit's happened and that. But all generally, this is like one big community. So it is really like an estate, like, you know, like proper estate, like living, I'd say. You know, you get to know everyone around here, and I guess everyone has each other's kind of back. And yeah, man, just the same that goes on anywhere else. But there's a lot of building that's going on around here. As you say, they're trying to transform it, regentrify it. So as you can see, they're building a community hall around here. Yeah, man. So yeah, it could be for the good, could be for the better, man. You know, certain things do need a little bit of change, man.
Hey, so this is the old bit, like.
Yeah, yeah.
This is the last of the history, G, to be real. This is the last real building we got on the block. This bit here. Yeah. All around here is the last bit of the estate, you get me? Like, all around here is being gentrified and rebuilt and shit. They rebuilt the blocks and that, but around here is the real deal, G.
But where was the actual, where was the block? Right here in the middle, where this bit is here.
Over there.
So what are they building here?
These blocks. These blocks. This is where fucking all the old yards was, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Remember all the old yards was there, isn't it?
This is what the old yards used to look like.
Bare
innit?
D's, yeah.
They never look like those buildings that we see over there. They all look like this.
They all like this.
So as you can
All
see
over the
there,
estate, G.
They're building it, they're getting rid of it.
All in here was like random fucking tap off and that. Man, come out there and watch the raided everything and shit. Fuck with this mad hot.
What's that?
That's how it looked in it inside, innit?
Yeah,
inside the block you was in before, innit?
That's how it was, man.
It was like inside that. Come over here real quick. Exactly how it was. It's the same settings, fam. Come and get in there. But see right over there, there's a staircase. You come over here. That's where all the man used to just go chill and Bonzi and that. You know what I'm saying? Do their thing over there, but shop the thing over there.
Yeah, that's where we was on it.
That's where he was, fam.
That's mad. It looks so good.
Back in like, what, how long ago was that, bro? About
14.
that was over 10 years ago, G.
It was like 12, 11 years ago. Crazy. So what about all the shopping? Like, I swear they used to have like a little shopping centre place and.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I was gonna show you the air, innit? This is the hood, you get me? This is the abandoned part of the road. Some man's still living here though, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is fully abandoned still, man.
It looks abandoned, but it's not. All around here. All around here. This is the block where we was originally at, innit?
Alright, cool. So what's this part?
This is the back of the park area. This area used to be hot as fuck, though. Like, no, this is the area where it used to be like. This is the fucking catwalk days.
Yeah. This is
all
west.
Here is the main strip, you get me?
Yeah.
This is the main strip that runs off the road.
Yeah, this is West Reading, yeah. So
yeah.
This is West Reading.
This is the 30.
And yeah, man, like there's a lot of gentrification, man. Like around here, and there's a lot of differences within how everything's changed, man. And they moved a lot of people out, but at the same time, they're still trying to bring a lot of people in. So I don't know how it's gonna pattern out in the future.
And what they're doing as well, what they used to have here was like they used to have 2 big twin tower blocks over here, yeah. Like, right here, like look. What's over here? You can see it. So, like this is the angle, yeah. You see their new flats there, and them new flats there. They was 2 big blocks, 2 old blocks. They used to have like say, what, like at least 11 floors on each flat, and then fucking in look, from here, yeah. Like this is where the man used to chill to, like all ears when the man was that. Come down the spot. You see the feds come from that way, or that way, or that way. There was a hill here, you get me? And cut one big fuck off grass hill straight to the other blocks. And then down here was bare that underground tunnels and shit. Like how to explain, fam, but it was like bare underground tunnels that go to like other estates.
Where them, man?
They want tape.
Yeah. That's man.
Hot on the fuck tank. The ground in the blockers.
Hello guys.
Yeah.
Are you shooting like a music video?
No, not a music video, man. It's a video, man.
It's a video. Has there been anyone else other than you 3
What do you
in
mean?
your video?
Why?
There's been a call of a fight. I don't know if you guys are like acting or...
No, we ain't had a fight or nothing like
Just
that.
setting them around the area.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I'll
Have
grab
you
right
seen
here.
anyone fighting?
No.
No? That's fine.
Okay.
No worries, thank you.
I'm saying, bro.
Yeah,
Every
man.
day saying shit to little people. You don't talk to police, mate. Fucking dirty Babylon. All here, the same. This is the only new part here, you get me? This is the only new part. So, this road, the hill I'm talking about,
Yeah.
into the other estates. This here, right here. This is just a big fucking hill. You get me? One big ass hill. You can run up the hill and cut you into that estate in there. And from down here now, so this from this angle here. All this, so you come down here. All them houses they weren't houses. They were shops and fucking like a little shopping area thing. You get me? Yeah. Had a little laundry over there, your pub over there. Okay, some IT place over there, like your cafe, your new centre. All that was over there. And literally, like where them 2 flats was there. We walk down here, walk into there. That was the shopping area right there. Flats was right there. So remember all the flats? Right down there.
Yeah, that's mad still.
And it all got took away, fam. You get me? Your pub got took down. All because too much fucking feds was coming around the area. It's just too hot. But this is old school, bro. I'm telling you, this is history, bro. This is real history of the NG. Big man thing. I do my thing, get me, bro. Man makes rap beats, trap beats, drill, whatever you need, Kelly. Man's got that, G. Trust me. 10 out of 10 production as well, you know. No joke thing, fam. You need to hear my thing. Alright, clip your little thing in this thing here. I'll send you something. Man got that thing, bro. I'll tell you, yeah. Man got the thing that will bust down Reading, fam. Reading ain't ready for me, G. They're not ready. Give me a hot year. We're out of this block, fam. Really seriously, GG. But I'll always come back though. Always come back. Always show love. This is where man grew, fam. These ends made me, big man thing. This is where man got the name AP in the first place. Instagram, life_of with the O's a 0_AP. Or I've got 2 Instagrams. I've got AP_beats. Get that one, get them. I've got Snapchat, that's AP_beats. or A-Raf Club Beats. Yeah, man, DM me, man. Get at me, G. What to do, bro? Yeah.
Yeah, man, this is the Southcote blocks, one of the blocks that are around in Reading as well. Across the road from Prospect Park where they hold the carnival, man. So yeah, there's about four different blocks, man. Yeah, this is Whitley. So this is South Reading. Right now we're in HEXHAM. So yeah, this is like HEXHAM blocks. I can't remember how many blocks there is, but there's quite a lot. It's like Bamber Close, Carshot Court or something like that. But yeah, man, like Jeremy Carl is from here, Ricky Gervais, he's from here. So it's a bit mad, but yeah, like the same as all the other areas in Reading. Like just this is like one of the poorer areas, isn't it? Statistically, it's supposed to be like the poorest area in Reading. And this is Whitley. So yeah, man. At first, this was mainly like a white area, really, until more people started to move into the area. So back in the day, like East Reading, West Reading, a lot more black people, Asian people. But back then, most of the skinheads and that lived in Whitley. But obviously, a lot has changed now. Things have moved forward. Yeah, man. But it's just one of them kind of areas, man, and it's still got a negative attachment to it, Whitley. Yeah, man, everybody from Reading knows about the Whitley Whiff and all of that stuff. Like, it's kind of funny, man, I can't lie. But yeah, man, my family are from around here, played out here as a kid, you know, played enough football, Bear, Going Park and all of that. They had a lot of community events and stuff, and a lot of things going on at Central Park, so I was always up there. But yeah, man, like this place is a lit community, like it's a tight-knit community, this one as well. Like it is proper, like they do stick together. Like yeah, it's decent, man, just like everywhere else, bro. Bro, anybody knows about Reading, they know about Elvis, bro. You know what I'm talking about Elvis, fam. You know. Famous guy, he's basically like an impersonator of Elvis and that. He's been around for time, man. I'm sure he's still alive, man, but he's literally like a living legend, man, like for real. Yeah, back in Junction, man, East Reading side. So yeah, where we're about to go now. As you can see, there's a new mosque that's being built. And there's a Gurdwara there. So you can see a lot of like the multiculturalism and a lot of combinations of religions that are around this area. Yeah, man, this is just some like little graffiti thing that's been around for time that the youth club kind of let the people do and years ago. But this is a church, this is the warehouse, so this is where the youth club used to be. This is the main youth club. Yeah, we always used to go there. It was lit, man. Film nights, sweets, chilling, messing about, table tennis, football, dodgeball, all the activities you could think about. Yeah, that was the youth club that was still there really for our community. So like with Cemetery Junction in East Reading, like there's always been something there, and like for the youth to do, to be honest with you. There's always been like a youth club and some activities, man. So yeah, it's really local, man. Like got some good memories around here. Yeah, I even remember like there was a guy he used to own a Nepalese shop on the corner. Obviously, rest in peace Barrington, man, that was my good friend. Yeah, he was a bit of a rebel as well, and we used to just like, he used to have these like little railing things outside of his shops, you know, them old school little railing things like you can't mash up the shop. But yeah, everybody would just used to just shake it, and the Nepalese man would get angry. These times here, you see right in front of us. So we come from the main strip, yeah, and we're all running. But I used to chill with this fat mixed race boy as well. We all got away, running through here now. And then it was just jokes because the Nepalese guy, you know how they are a little bit, usually a bit shorter, grabbed the grabbed the fat mixed race boy, and it was just jokes, man. Like my man was just shook, like he was shook, but nothing really happened, man. That's what I'm saying. Like it was just like we're all together still, so he never really gave him no licks or nothing. But that was just a funny memory that I have, yeah, man. My friend Baz, man, that was crazy still. And then yeah, man, here's the main strip, bro. Like this is Junction, this is Cemetery Junction, bro. Literally, man, this is like pure history. So that pub, I can't remember what it's called, but that's Hope and Bear now. But anybody who knows Reading will know what that was before. This shop used to be a Premier shop, so I know a lot of people got the Premier shops. The family that used to own this shop here, obviously it's changed now recent, but the family used to own this shop. Yeah, man, there was proper people. They knew my mom, they knew my whole family. There was just too proper, man. Like, you know when you just have certain boss mans and certain shopkeepers and they're just like a family unit themselves and they treat you like family. And they speak to you about their issues and everything. Like, that's just how it was, literally, man. But it's just a shame that all the businesses and everything that was owned here is all gone now. So, you know, sometimes we don't have that same like community cohesion as such, but I think people bring that into the community anyway. So everybody that's moved in new or owns a business, they're always blessed, man. Yeah, man, like this is where if you see man who are loitering or chilling out of any chicken shops or whatever, here would be the place. So this is Mr. Cod, man. Yeah, man, like I heard they had some out of Reading and that, but yeah, you only find like Mr. Cods in areas like these, man. But this used to be the lick back in the day. It was like proper food shop still. Yeah, it was proper nice, but now it's gonna, I ain't gonna downplay their thing, man. But yeah, Mr. Cod's Mr. Cod, man, but it's just part of Reading, man. It's part of this area. It's been around from day dot, so everybody knows it. Well, this used to be a police station back in the day, though. Like, I don't even think I remember it being a police station, but these are the cemeteries of Junction, man. So this is why it's called Cemetery Junction. Yeah, man. There's a recording studio on the corner here, right there. You can just about see it. But, this place here, yeah, used to be called Berkshire Cycles. So you could go there, get your bikes fixed. The guys in there was proper, man. Anytime that I even, if I teeth a bike or mash a bike, they would fix the bike for me for free sometimes. But they moved, and a few years ago, or more than a few years ago, now because time's gone so quick, man. Unfortunately, like Aston, he died here. Police ran him over. There was an incident here, and yeah, supposedly they were supposed to do things that they weren't supposed to do, like run over him again and stuff like that. So, you know, there's been incident here. Fortunately, he passed away. It was right here, literally right here, man. So it was a bit mad. You see, right recently there's been a lot of like you know, like police brutality and stuff like within this area, especially in like deprived areas of Reading. Like it goes unnoticed. People being beat up, stopped and searched all the time. There's been deaths in police custody. Like, and yeah, man, we just kind of want it to kind of stop, man. Like, end to the senseless violence. You get me? Like, an end to all of that racism shit, man. Literally. But yeah, this is exactly where it happened, leading onto the Wokingham Road. So it's really unfortunate that somebody had to lose their life here, man. But yeah, man, go look up Aston. Yeah, man. They have one on Oxford Road, but this used to be Seasons, but it's no longer no more. But this place is a decent little place to get some food still, I can't lie. Like around here is a very student-y as well, so it's very good for students and people who are, yeah, who are studying and everything. It's pretty nice around here, to be honest. Yeah, man, it's lit. This, like I said, that used to be a cinema back in the day, and all around here you see these roads where there's cars going through. This used to be all trams back in the day. Yeah, before my time. But yeah, man, like everything's redeveloping, everything's like going well in this area. And bro, Reading's a nice place, man. Like I recommend it for people and anybody who's a student or somebody who's just trying to get a different way of living, man. Like it's nice. Like people of all different cultures, all different religions. Everyone's very respectable around here, man. Like you're not gonna get yourself into any unnecessary troubles or nothing around here. It's a very nice area, man. Used to be RG1 nightclub. I think it was like a black club. But like if I'm wrong, anybody in the comments or whatever, just let me know what clubs used to be about back in the day in Reading, because I wasn't around them times. So, but from what I know, there was a club called RG1, After Dark or something like that. There was a few clubs, man, so if anybody remembers them. But from what I know, it's opposite Arthur Hills, and they turned it into an Indian restaurant. So, but from what I know, that used to be a nightclub. And yeah, just the whole, there was actually nightlife and more community within this area at the time, innit? But like I said, this is a predominantly black and like Asian area in Reading. And yeah, you don't really find these kind of areas within Reading a lot. Yeah, as you can see, man, there's a lot of building right here. It was a very controversial topic because there was Arthur Hill swimming pool. Anybody knows Reading and grew up in Reading should know about Arthur Hill swimming pool. Like you should know about Palmer Park, all them places there. So it's all gone now, man. So there's nowhere in this area anyway to go swimming. It was a proper place for the community to go swimming, but it's all done now. Everything's all for profit now, I guess. So yeah, there was protests and a lot of people was going against the building to actually be built, but there was nothing that they could do. So here it is now. That was Reading, man. Right now we're in the east side of Reading, wrapping it up right now. Big up Tea&Crumpets. Big up everybody, man, who's doing something positive for Reading as well, man. Big up Apollo, big up the Map Centre. They've been running for like 50 years. Like, big up everybody in the creative industry trying to do something, man. So let's just push for it. And yeah, man, push for positivity, man. Trust me, yeah? Everybody go subscribe as well, bro. Like, don't play about. Go subscribe to the channel. Everybody needs to be supporting everyone, man. Come on. Bless.